Keep smiling.
Holy cow. I mean, holy cow. Welcome to Durbania Live. This is our spoiler-free review for War for the Planet of the Apes. So this is our live, we seriously just walked out of the theater. This is our live, spoiler-free initial reaction to War for the Planet of the Apes. I hardly even know where to begin. Where do you want to begin?
You have a more positive review than I do on this, so I think you should go first.
Are you telling me you have a less positive review?
Yes.
Okay,
I enjoyed it. It just...
Okay, so
wasn't
I don't
perfect.
think this beats Wonder Woman.
No.
Wonder Woman still holds the spot of my favorite movie of the summer so far. But I will say, I thought this was incredible. And one of the things that was just so compelling about it is... And I'm going to do my best to keep this spoiler-free. There's about 5 quadrillion things that I want to talk about that I can't because it's spoiler-free.
Yes.
So I'm going to be as surface here as I possibly can. First off, the performances. I mean, Andy Serkis as Caesar was amazing. But this is the best I've ever...
But I expected that. He was in the other two.
That's true, but like I felt like... Okay, so there's so little talking between the apes. So little talking.
Yeah.
It was all signing and all that stuff. So little talking. And yet through the facial expressions and just through the lines that you see pop up on the screen, so much emotion was conveyed. I mean, this movie deserves something, like some kind of Oscar.
Yeah,
I mean,
they'll get like digital effects or, you know, something
well,
like
I mean,
that.
even though, but even Woody
Unfortunately.
Harrelson was amazing.
Yeah.
Like-
He wasn't in it as much as I thought he would be.
No, but he was really good in every part that he was in. He had an amazing part as that, like,
Well, he
Colonel.
fits that persona very well.
Yes, he does. He does. And I will say, and I don't think this spoils anything, it was epic and hardcore. Hey, what's up, Adrian? It was epic and it was hardcore when all the troops are gathered around the Colonel station and he goes outside in the cold without a shirt, shaving his head.
yeah, it was...
That's a real power move right
that
there.
was a bit of a power move for him.
He's just stepping out there
But
so
yeah.
casual, shaving my head.
Yeah, and they're cheering him on and worshiping him, and it's just like...
Yeah, that's true.
That was a little weird.
Well,
and then to get them... Oh, nope, that would be a spoiler. Never mind.
Yeah, that's... Gosh, it's so
Next
hard.
time.
Yes. And then the other thing that was just so compelling, again, staying completely surface level, was the just overall story. So this is like 5 years, I think, after Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
They said 15 years
15
after the initial outbreak.
Yes, so 15 years since the ending of Rise of the Planet of the
Yes.
Apes. But this is after the events of Dawn where they
Of
called in the
course.
troops. And so
Yeah.
now for 5 years, I think they've been...
Yeah, something like that.
And so it's really...
They've been hunted and they've been hiding. And...
Yeah. And what's interesting about a lot of third movies like this, because even Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy did the same kind of thing, only I think this one did it far better.
Hey, Nicholas.
Hey, what's up, Nicholas? It was the whole idea now that the hero has to face his own darkness.
Yeah.
So, you know, the second movie, this might be a little spoiler for Dawn, so just letting y'all know, but the second movie where he has
Been
to
out
face
for
off...
10 years.
Yeah, I know. Not 10 years.
Oh, however, it's been out for a while.
But when he was facing off Koba, Koba was the villain.
Yeah.
Like, Koba was the darkness. And
Yeah,
so,
I mean, Gary Oldman was a little bit too. I
Yeah,
don't remember
Gary
his
Oldman was.
character's name, but...
But what was interesting about this is how was it compared with the previous ones? I'll get to that in just 1 second, Adrian, because I have a lot to say on that. That's going to be hard to do without spoilers. But what was really interesting was watching him face his own inner demons. So we now watch Caesar, who really, in a sense, is a flawless hero. But now, like, we see his flaws, and we see him have to face his own darkness.
You see how he's not perfect as
Yes,
the leader.
because it was very interesting what they did with him from the get-go, and I won't say anything.
Yeah, because that's
but
spoilers.
What happened at the beginning was fascinating because it set us off on a journey. And
It's what made the whole movie.
It's what made the whole movie,
yeah.
but it's what made Caesar end up facing his demons, and having Caesar face his demons was such a compelling story. And this is the other reason why, not just do I think Andy Serkis should get an award for Best Digital Performance, but
If
for
that were
Best
an award.
Performance, man.
Yeah, it can happen.
I don't care. It should happen. What's up, Ryan? I have to wait till tomorrow to see War. Don't spoil it, please.
Yes, we're being
LOL.
very
We are being
careful.
very, very careful, Ryan. Do not worry. You can stick around. We are not going to spoil it. But that's something you have to look forward to, Ryan. And hi, Al Seward. I was floored. I didn't expect this movie to have so much impact. I am with you, especially for what you would think is going to be a summer blockbuster. And it is a summer blockbuster.
It was different than what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's a lot heavier, but I mean that in a good way. Like, I don't know. I've talked a lot, so do you have anything you want to say? Nicholas says it's weird how they made the Alps feel like
Apes feel like humans. Alps.
You know what was very interesting, though, about that is it's like... You want to root for the human because you are human. Like, we're human beings. And so, like, I feel like you're watching this movie.
I never felt like I wanted to root for the humans in these movies because it's about the apes.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, talk a little bit about the movie. I've done a lot of talking.
Okay, so I enjoyed the movie a lot. I think I liked the first one better, more so because we didn't see it till it was actually on DVD originally.
And we had so low expectations because of the Tim Burton reboot.
And it was like awesome. And when we rewatched it recently, we both really enjoyed it. This one had way more of an epic feel to it. And
they were Elsie where it says all the apes were more humane. Or more human,
see that in the second and the third movie too. But I don't know. For me, there was this epicness and it wasn't like the trailers did a good job of not letting you know what was going to happen in this movie. So I went in there expecting one thing and I got something completely different. Now, for me, I kind of wanted the other thing a little more, but I'm not disappointed with the story that I got and the adventure that it took me on.
Yeah.
It just wasn't as fast-paced as I was expecting.
You know, that is true, but I don't think that's a negative to say that it's slow-paced.
No, it's not a negative at all. It's just, I was expecting more of a blockbuster, action-filled type movie.
It is July. James Franco or Jason Clarke or Woody Harrelson. Oh, man. You know what?
I would pick... Well, see, I'm not a huge James Franco fan, but I really did like him in the first movie.
I liked him a lot in the first one.
And Woody Harrelson, I got what I expected from him. James Franco, I got something better than I expected, which is why I like James Franco better.
Because to me, that's like apples and oranges. Because James Franco is like... So as a comparison...
They're completely different, but James Franco.
As a comparison, and not to give spoilers, it's clear from the trailers, Woody Harrelson is evil.
Yeah.
That's clear. So Caesar grew up in a home that was full of love. So I love James Franco.
Because you only see that love and that human connection.
Yep, and John Lithgow and all that, the way they provided that love and that home and that nurturing atmosphere. But then Woody Harrelson provides something else for Caesar, the true evilness and darkness of humanity that Caesar hadn't really seen until this movie.
Yes.
And so, like, it's hard to say, like, performances, I don't know. I would like to say that it's hard to say even one is better than the other because one is like the ultimate good and one is the ultimate evil. It's hard to pick.
Well, see, and one of the differences in the first one, it was more human-based, like the story was.
Yeah.
I mean, Caesar was obviously the central focus of it, but there was a lot more human action, whereas in this one there wasn't as much human interaction as you were going to expect. There's a lot more ape interaction, so it is hard to compare them, but I thought overall James Franco probably did a better job than... I mean, it's different because one's love and one's hate, but I'm still going to go with James Franco.
Man, that is a hard one. Yeah, James Franco did a great job, but man, Woody Harrelson was awesome in this. I just thought he was such a tremendous bad guy.
Yeah, well, I will say this, if you like the other two Planet of the Apes, you will enjoy this.
That is very true. If you are a fan of the other two and what they gave, you are going to be a fan of War for the Planet of the Apes.
Definitely.
You're going to be a fan. You're going to be a fan. I'm a fan. I loved the other two, and this one is amazing. I for sure, when it comes out on Blu-ray, I'm going to buy it. Man, I'm just trying to think of anything else I want to say that wouldn't be spoiling it, but I mean, the blonde girl that you see a lot in the trailer, somebody walked by looking suspicious, you were just like...
Yes. I was seeing if these people were going to knock on our car door. Sorry.
But, let's see. The blonde girl, I liked her a lot. And she falls in the category of so few lines, or no lines. What? Yeah, she was in the trailer. Of so few lines and no lines, but a great performance. Woody brings out what it's like to face your own mortality when dealing with someone evil. That's what Al Seward said. Al, that is a good point.
That is exactly
I definitely agree. Yeah, so I don't know. I think, so I like the blonde girl. She was a great little actress, and she brought so much character for having no lines. Brought so much character. The little ape that you see in the commercial where he's sitting by the fire, he's like, they've been dead long time. Oh,
he's the comic relief in this movie.
Yeah,
definitely.
he called himself Bad Ape, and that was hilarious.
Yeah, because that's what he was called his whole life, was Bad Ape, because he was from a place where that's what he was called a lot.
There's a great theological analysis waiting to happen, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, I think that's all we got right now because we really don't want to risk...
We'll do a spoiler talk soon.
But I think... Man, what did I give Wonder Woman? I gave it a solid A, right?
Yes, you did.
All right, so I'm going to give I'm
going to give it a B+.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think I'm going to land on an A-.
Okay.
Like, to me, it is definitely an A movie, and it is so worth seeing on the big screen.
See, there's so much that I really, really enjoyed, but one of the reasons I go with the B+ is because I don't have a desire to rush out and see it again. I mean, I liked it, and I'll probably own it because he wants it, but I probably wouldn't go out and buy it. I mean, I didn't own the other two until this one. So that's just how I feel about it.
Yep, I'm getting it, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll see this one again on the big screen. Not because it's bad, but it is heavy. It is heavy.
Yeah.
And Al says, that's right, no fire sticks for this movie, LOL. That's cheating anyway. Yeah, no, this was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I guess that concludes our reviews. So definitely look for some videos from me this weekend. I do plan to do a spoiler talk for this one and I'm going to try to talk her into doing it with me because there's just so much more. There
is a lot. It's like there's a lot of things you got to dance around.
Yeah, and I feel like what tonight was a great big old ballet. Do you think there will be extinction of the Planet of the Apes? I have no idea. And I don't know how to answer that in a spoiler-free review
Yeah, there's
either.
nothing that makes you think that's happening in this movie.
Yeah, no,
And there's no post-credit scene.
I don't know. I would be very curious, though, to see this franchise continue. I binge-watched Rise and Dawn to prepare for this, so I did the same thing, Ryan. I did the same thing.
You'll enjoy it if you like this.
Yeah, if you like those other two, you're going to like this one a lot. This one was good.
All right.
All right. All right, so that's all we got. So make sure...
Thanks for watching.
Yep, and hit that subscribe button so that you can become a Durbanian. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when my videos this weekend drop, like the spoiler talk for War for the Planet of the Apes. I got a theological analysis coming out for The Fifth Element. I'm excited to do a theological analysis.
I forgot how much fun that movie was.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we watched it the other night. That movie is fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do that. So look for those videos, hit the subscribe button. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
Thank you all of you for joining us in the chat and having a conversation with us. Valerian, yes, Al, I'm excited for
That's
Valerian.
A week away, coming up.
Anyway, have a great night or day or whatever time it is, wherever you're at. I'm Durbin.
I'm Laura.
Did I already say that? I don't care. Anyway, thank you for checking out Durbania.
Have a good night. Day.